Okay, let's go through the first few of the medium questions. So it asks what is the velocity of a wave? So we're trying to find v that has a frequency of 250 hertz and a wavelength, there's a typo, of 66 meters. Write out the equation, v equals f lambda. Write it out again, but put in your values. We don't know what v is, so it stays as v. F is 250. Lambda is 66, so 250 times 66 is 16,500 meters per second. Next one, what is a wavelength? So this time we're trying to find lambda. I'm going to do a bit of rearranging here. Wave of speed 330 meters per second if the frequency is 120 hertz. Write out your equation. Always do that because it'll be worth marks. Put in your values if you know it. We know what v is, so that's 330 equals f 120 times lambda. We now know 120 lambdas are 330, but to find out what 1 lambda is, we need to divide both sides by the 120, so 330 divided by 120 equals 2.75, and it's a wavelength, so it's a length in meters. Question 5, what is the frequency? So we're trying to find f of a wave of speed, so that's our velocity, 330 meters per second, and a wavelength of 20 meters. Write out your equation, put in your values, divide both sides by 20, which will give us 16.5, and it's a frequency, and frequency is measured in hertz. Question 6, wave has a frequency of 2 kilohertz and a wavelength of 2.5 meters. What is the velocity or speed of the wave? Now, this is in kilohertz, our frequency. So in the same way that we were trying to go from 2 kilometers to meters, we would have to multiply by 1000. We do the same thing here. Okay, so anytime you see kilo, small k, we can just multiply by 1000 to get rid of that, essentially. So 2 kilohertz is the same as 2000 hertz, in the same way that 2 kilometers is the same as 2000 meters. Only once we've done that can we use our equation. So we're trying to find v, which is our frequency, 2000, times the wavelength, which is 2.5, which will give us a velocity of 5000 meters per second.